So we are all geared up for Super Sunday when it comes to the world of sports. You've got the India versus Sri Lanka third and final ODI, but more importantly, you now have the Hockey World Cup encounter, India versus England. Group D now will be very interesting to watch because India will be going all out against England. I'll come to that a little bit later. But first, let me just start off by giving you a major update on Ravindra Jadeja. Because remember, Ravindra Jadeja has been included in the Border Gavaskar Trophy squad for the first two tests, but his inclusion is subject to fitness. Now, how will Ravindra Jadeja regain full fitness and where can he get match practice? Well, that answer has been there because now Ravindra Jadeja will feature for Saurashtra in their game against Tamil Nadu in the Ranji Trophy. So that is one major update that we have on Ravindra Jadeja. So before the Border Gavaskar Trophy series that begins on 9th February, Ravindra Jadeja will play the Saurashtra versus Tamil Nadu Ranji Trophy encounter, and it is at that time where he will be monitored, his fitness and workload will be monitored. Then and only then he could be included in the first two tests. Remember, the first two tests happen in Nagpur and Delhi. And after that, the series then shifts to Dharamshala, and the final match is at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. This series is very important for both India and Australia because this could be a potential preview to the World Test Championship final that will happen on June 7th at the Oval. So Ravindra Jadeja will play the Ranji Trophy encounter for Saurashtra against Tamil Nadu before the start of the Border Gavaskar Trophy. Remember, Jadeja has not featured in cricket for close to 4-5 months now after he sustained that freak knee injury during the Asia Cup. That knee injury kept him out of the T20 World Cup and he's not been part of any major tour or series since then. But prior to this India versus Sri Lanka third ODI, there have been two major developments. One, the Indian cricket team before the start of the match, they decided to go to the Sri Padmanabha Swami temple in Thiruvananthapuram. Remember, this is a very holy temple that is there, and they all sought the blessings of Lord Padmanabha, and that is why now India will be gunning for a 3-0 whitewash. Prior to the India versus South Africa series, you had seen even Keshav Maharaj go to the Sri Padmanabha Swami temple in Thiruvananthapuram. Now the whole Indian team has gone there and sought the blessings there. But the major talking point here is Ravichandran Ashwin. Now, why is Ravichandran Ashwin in the news? Because Ashwin has given his take on the Shanaka Mankading incident or the runout incident that happened in Guwahati. Remember, Rohit Sharma withdrew the appeal after Mohammad Shami had run out Dasun Shanaka at the non-striker's end. What was Ashwin's take? Ashwin was very clear. Remember this, he said the umpire should have given it out. He would, if Ashwin, now it makes it very clear what would Ashwin have done. Had he managed to be in that position, he would have disagreed with Rohit Sharma. And he would have said, let the decision be there, let Shanaka be run out. Because you cannot have a separate situation where you enforce the run out, but oh, you have to call him back. Remember, it is now a rule, a clear-cut rule that the non-striker can be run out. It is no longer in the unfair play category. It is now directly in Rule 38.3.1, which is a run out. So that is the main reason why Ashwin in his YouTube channel has clearly said he should have been given out by the umpire. No, nothing more, nothing less. So that is where Ravichandran Ashwin stands, and we have to laud him for his consistency in his opinion, because he clearly believes this run out of the non-striker's end is legal and it should be done on a very regular basis. So that is about Ashwin. But now we saw a very interesting Instagram reel uploaded by the New Zealand cricket team or the Black Caps Instagram ID. So New Zealand had their celebrations in Karachi by 10:55. Then they reached the team hotel at 12:10. They immediately started for the airport at 12:30, boarded the flight at 2:10, and at 6:30 a.m. IST they reached Hyderabad because now they will be playing India in 3 ODIs. And those 3 ODIs are very important for both sides because India have won the series in Sri Lanka, but New Zealand defeated Pakistan for the first time ever in a three-match or more bilateral ODI series in Pakistan. They had won a one-off in 1976, but since then they have never ever won in Pakistan until now. So India versus New Zealand, that will begin from January 18th onwards. 3 ODIs first. After that, there will be 3 T20Is. Whether India will make any changes for this dead rubber, it remains to be seen at this point in time. But for the moment, it looks like India are not making any changes. Now we shift our attention from cricket to the world of other sports, and let me just begin with a massive match today in Rourkela. India versus England in Group D. Remember, baseball is a term that is used more in cricket, right? England's hockey team are also using baseball. What is that all about? Well, England are using baseball for the mental side of it, and that is to just go for it. Just be aggressive. And remember, this contest will be very important when it comes to the direct qualification bit. Because a win today for either side will put them in pole position for direct qualification to the quarterfinals. Remember, even if a team finishes number 2 or number 3, they are not eliminated because they will play in the pre-quarters or the crossovers. So in either of England or India, if they lose today and if they win their last game as well, then India or England could play in the crossovers from Group C. So that is how it is shaping up to be. It is going to be an epic encounter. We thought India versus Spain would be a tricky encounter. This one will determine what is the situation heading into the Hockey World Cup. Because remember, a top finish will give the side plenty of momentum heading into the main stage of the Hockey World Cup. But there is sad news when it comes to the world of badminton. Remember, the Malaysia Open, there was only one Indian representation, and that was Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty. Unfortunately, they have been eliminated, and that is why now we will see no Indian lift the Malaysia Open badminton tournament. Remember, Kidambi Shrikant, HS Pranoy, Lakshya Sen, PV Sindhu, they all crashed out early in the stage. So did Saina Nehwal. But remember, after the Malaysia Open now, we are going to see the India Open badminton, where we'll have all the top badminton shuttlers here. The likes of PV Sindhu, Saina Nehwal, HS Pranoy, Lakshya Sen, they will all be playing in India, in New Delhi for the India Open. So there is still plenty of time left when it comes to qualification for the Olympics, for accumulating a lot of points to ensure that they qualify for the World Championships towards the end of the year. But at the end of the day, it is really very sad that India will not have anybody lifting the trophy at the Malaysia Open. But still, it's been a great performance by Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty, because they will have really done India proud, and they continue their form from 2022. So at this point in time, India versus Sri Lanka is a match that will be played today in Thiruvananthapuram, but all our attention will be on the Hockey World Cup clash, India versus England in Rourkela. And so far in the tournament, there has not been any major upsets. All the big teams are playing very well, and that is shaping up to be a real thriller of a Hockey World Cup. So we in Sports Today will bring you all the updates that are there. Press the like, comment and share button. We are also there on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And don't forget to download the SportsTak mobile app, because you will get all the highlights of the major T20 leagues, the Big Bash League, the SA20, ILT20, you name it, they have it. And most importantly, we are also carrying highlights of the FIH Hockey World Cup as well. For that main reason, I will always have the SportsTak mobile app on my phone. So do download that and also check out their English and Hindi websites as well. Thank you.